Hey guys, it's Percy the brown dog, and today I'm going to be giving her a bath. Yee! So, I'm just going to be using my kitchen sink and get the water you want the water to be to feel like not too hot, but not too, like, neutral. You know, you want it to be kind of like just warm. Okay, and then you can take your dog and put it in the water. You just want to get her all wet, or him. So we're just going to get Percy all wet. She's so cute. It's always kind of fun to wash your Webkinz because, like, I'm washing her because she was kind of dusty feeling. But if you just want to wash your Webkinz just to see what it's like, I recommend only washing them if they're actually dirty, but, yeah. I'm going to make it a little bit colder because I don't want it to be too hot. Okay, so now that she's all nice and wet, we're going to use some soap. I'm just using regular hand soap. It doesn't really matter what kind you use. But I actually prefer foaming soap, but I don't have any right now, so I'm just going to use this kind, and I'm just going to put a lot on her. And then you just take your hand and you want to scrub her. You want to make sure you scrub her everywhere, her face. You know, I can't do it with one hand very good, so I'm going to pause and come back. Okay, so, as you can see, she's all covered in soap. I scrubbed her all over, so now we're going to wash it out. You don't want to let it sit in there for too long. You want to wash it out right away, because otherwise it'll, like, get in their stuffing, and you want to get it out of their stuffing completely. You cannot leave any in their stuffing, and you can see how much is coming out by when I squeeze her. So I'm going to keep squeezing her until I don't see any more of this, so I'll be right back again. Okay, so we're back, and as you can see now, when I squeeze her, there's no stuffing, or there's no soap that comes out of her stuffing. So you just want to make sure that you just get her really good. And she looks good to me now. Like, I can't see anything else coming out of her. So when you think you're done, you basically just want to squeeze them until you get most of the water out. You don't have to get all of it out, but try to get most of it. I'm going to squeeze her ears, her mouth, because that's where most of her water gets. A lot of the water in Webkinz gets held into, like, this part and all of, like, this lower part, not really so much this part. It all kind of drains out of there easily because it's not very thick stuffing, or thick. This part isn't, like, it's not going to hold in a lot of water, is what I found. I don't know why. Depends on what Webkinz you have, though. So really just, you want to squeeze out everything. Okay, so once you're finished with your Webkinz, like squeezing them out, you're going to want to dry them off. So we're going to do that. What I usually do is I just shake them off in the shower like this. And I just try to get them really well shaken. And spray water everywhere. Okay, so now we're going to just put her on a towel, and we're going to just dry her off with the towel. And I usually use two hands to do this, but for the sake of this video, we're going to just squeeze her into the towel best you can. Wrap it around her. Sometimes, if you want to really make sure the water's out, you can, like, step on your Webkinz. It's not going to hurt them. They're stuffed animals. Okay, so, like, you bounce on them a couple times. That should help. Alright. So, let's check to see how she looks right now. She looks pretty good. Now we're just going to put her in the dryer. So, let's go to the dryer. And we're going to bring the towel with, because I don't know. Okay, so now we're at the dryer, and I'm just going to throw her inside with her towel, and I'm going to put her in for an hour. But if you're doing, like, a signature, I recommend putting them in for maybe, like, an hour and a half, just to really make sure they get dry, because I don't know why with signatures they just take so much longer, but that's probably because they just have more fur. So we're just gonna start and we'll come back in an hour.